Hi guys, and welcome to the work.knits Vlogmas. We're starting a little bit later into December because, as long-term viewers of my channel will know, I have just been on honeymoon and we got back 2 days ago. My initial plan had been to release a Vlogmas video at kind of early evening UK time every single day, but suffice it to say, I stumbled at the first hurdle. I filmed all of yesterday. I've got some great content to share with you, but I then came to edit it, and because we've got quite a lot of lovely stuff packed in for the next couple of weeks, that kind of means that editing and uploading all in the same day that I'm filming gets really rather tricky. And rather than kind of rushing to get content out and the editing not being that great, I'd much rather do them once every 2 days, and that will hopefully get you the right balance of consistent content and hopefully stuff not being, as I say, too rushed. So it's kind of a funny place to start this video, but first and foremost, I hope everyone is having a lovely beginning to December, that everyone's feeling festive, and thank you for joining me for a little behind the scenes on our run up to Christmas. As some of you may know, we are currently living with family. We're living with my husband's parents. And so this run up to Christmas is not maybe going to be the most normal for us, because normally I'd be decorating our house, we'd be kind of batch cooking different Christmassy things, and we can still do a little bit of both of those things, but it just won't be quite the usual for us. And I think that adds a really interesting and fun dynamic. You know, we're really figuring things out as we go this year. So that's a little bit of background. In terms of what we've been up to in the last couple of days, I will show you footage that will get you up to speed to where we are now in just a second. But as a kind of broad overview, we got back from honeymoon 2 days ago. We took the first day just to chill. I got myself up to speed on my lovely yarn advent calendar, which I'll go into more detail in just a moment, or kind of later on in this video. And then I started filming yesterday morning. So yesterday we had quite a chilled start to the day. We had quite a lot to kind of pack in, but my sister-in-law came home and it was really nice to spend some time with her, and we kind of just wanted to take things at a steady pace. And then things really ramped up in the afternoon. We got a Christmas tree, which I will try and include some footage here, and you'll see us setting it up later today. And then my husband and I went out for a kind of work Christmas dinner thing related to his job. I was going to film some of me getting ready, and again, as part of my kind of learning curve with Vlogmas, the whole kind of filming that at the same time as trying to edit and upload everything didn't really work out very well. But hey, I can show you some pictures of me before we left. And then this morning, I've not picked up the camera that much. I think I filmed a little bit of us doing our thank you cards for wedding gifts. We've been utterly spoiled, and to be honest, that's taken a few hours and we're still not finished, but we're going to take a pause. So I will get you all up to speed on all of that now, and then I'll touch base with you again on this afternoon. Hi guys, so I thought I was going to do my calendar pretty early on in the day, but actually a couple of hours have passed. I've just been unpacking suitcases, getting a wash on, prepping the other washers to go. Fun, fun, fun. And then my sister-in-law came back and we had a cinnamon bun. So hopefully I've included a snip here. So I'm still just finishing my second coffee, but the room around me is looking like chaos. The little bit that you can see is not particularly tidy, but it's not quite as chaotic as what's behind the camera. So still some sorting to go, and I just thought I'd give myself a breather before doing that. So the whole point was not to come back and stress. This is technically still honeymoon period, so yeah, just trying to not get into that like go, go, go headspace. But yeah, so the one place in the room I could find to sit and do this is here, but I've got the mirror behind me, and if I move my arm you can just see my camera, so apologies, but we'll roll with it. So I thought I'd do my advent. As background, this is not a yarn advent that I've bought. Anne of My North Knit Corner, who's got a fantastic podcast and Instagram, her and I have exchanged advent calendars that kind of include like scraps from our other projects, or like yarns that we particularly enjoy. So it's just been a lovely experience, both preparing it and then also receiving it. Just the whole exchange has been lovely, and one of the things I'm really excited about is kind of expanding my way of thinking about colour, because I think we all have these kind of like default creative settings where we kind of get drawn to certain colours, or we get drawn to certain combinations of colours. And I think what's so lovely about an advent that someone else put together is that you kind of start seeing colours together in a way that you maybe wouldn't have before. So I'm really excited. Now, when I got back last night, I was just too excited to wait, and I opened all the days to get me up to speed to today. So first I'm just going to show you like the kind of, I guess, how Anne packaged everything together. So the advent came in this gorgeous box. So lovely, so thoughtful to put it all in such a lovely container. So I've got this lovely box. Day 25 came separately wrapped. And then Anne was very generous and included some other goodies. So I've got this gorgeous Notions pouch, which is made by the Hillcraft Co. And on the back, I kind of wanted to share this because I thought it was just so lovely. So the Hillcraft is a unique project empowering women in the Indian Himalayas, teaching them income-generating handicraft skills. Through Hillcraft, the women not only earn an income, but also attain self-dignity and hope for a better tomorrow. And I just thought that was really lovely. So not only like a beautiful item, but a really beautiful ethos. So I'm going to unwrap this probably later today and actually start putting some of my notions into it, which is very exciting. Thank you, Anne. That was such a sweet extra little goodie that I was not expecting. And another extra goodie that came in my parcel, which Anne must have literally read my mind, because I've been really hoping there might be a little scrap of this yarn somewhere in my advent, and I got way more than just a scrap. So Anne sent me these 3 balls of Garne Feene, which I've been wanting to try for ages. These 2 neutrals are so gorgeous and so in my wheelhouse, and this purple is really getting my creative juices flowing. I've never worked with this colour before, but I've got so many ideas as to what I'd like to do with it. So thank you, Anne, and I'm so excited to get working with these. It's just so plump, so airy, woolen spun. You can feel it's going to be a bit sticky and great for colour work, but it's also soft, like I can rub it on my neck, and no irritation. Oh, love this. So super generous from Anne. So I thought, sorry, grandfather clock going off in the background, but I thought I would show you days 1 to 7, and then I'll unwrap day 8 with you. So Anne has wrapped, actually I'll show you in the box, Anne has wrapped each little ball in a little brown pouch with some string and with a tea bag for each day, which is just so lovely. And the tea bags have got the numbers on them for each day. So day 1, I've actually had the tea. I had it last night. It was a gingerbread tea. It was amazing. The yarn for day 1 was this absolutely gorgeous, and I'm gonna have to keep covering my face to get the camera to focus, but this absolutely gorgeous like coffee, beiges, creams colour. This For any Norwegian speakers, Scandi speakers, and Anne herself, please forgive me for my pronunciation, but I'm gonna have a go. I will also include the kind of details from these little tags that Anne's written out in the description blocks below each video so that you can kind of go and have a look at the yarns yourself. So this yarn, the dye is Garn Butikken Fortuna, and this is the colourway Suorkmo, and this is a 75% merino, 25% nylon superwash yarn, and I just think the colour is just stunning. And then day 2, I won't hold up the tea packets for each, but day 2's tea is called Ghostly Green, and it came with this beautiful blue, and this blue is from Garne Feene in the colourway Ola, and this is also a 75% merino, 25% nylon superwash base, and this blue is just stunning, and it's showing up perfectly on camera. Day 3, it came with a White Wonderland tee, and the yarn is this, oh so autumnal, so gorgeous. This is, the dye behind this yarn is Doodlebug Yarn Co, 75% merino, 25% nylon superwash. Stunning. And then this one was very special. So this was day 4. It came with some festive spice tea. I am so here for the spice teas. I love them. This yarn is very, very special. So this reminds me of like Christmas fairs in England and the UK. Sometimes at these kind of like festive light switch on evenings, you get like fairground rides, and you get candy floss stands, and you get all these sweets, and these pinks and these blues and the whites just remind me of the candy floss stands. But this is actually dyed by Anne herself, which is incredible. She's so talented. So I'm going to show you the name that she dyes under, because I'm not sure I can pronounce it. Sorry, my hand's moving around. Strikke, and then I don't know if that's Kroken, I think it might be, Handfarga. And again, 75% wool, 25% polyamide, and oh, Anne, so talented. I could never even dream of dyeing yarn like that. Right, I'm just going to move some of these other ones closer. So day 5 came with Winter Warmer tea, and this one is so pretty. It's got stellina in it. Oh, this blue. So this is also dyed by Garne Feene. This is the colourway Heksetimen. And this is a 75% merino, 20% nylon, 5% stellina base. Gorgeous. Like just these colours together. Don't know how many I can hold and show you. Let's have a go. Like, stunning. Just a really, yeah, I can't get over that. Let's try and put these all back roughly in order. Okay, day 6 came with some Superstar Anise tea, and it's this stunning grey with little bits of brown in it. Oh, this for me is like a stormy winter day when you've got the final leaves falling off the trees. This is also dyed by Garne Feene. This is Skrap Jern, I think. 75% merino, 25% nylon superwash. Just, oh. And then the final one to bring us up to speed on to up to yesterday is this one, which I think is self-striping. I could be wrong. Whether it's self-striping or not, I'm going to love it, but I think it might be self-striping. And this is dyed by the Paw Ply Yarn Co. And this is the colourway Rudolph, 75% merino, 25% nylon superwash. So pretty. So, some amazing colours already forming. In terms of what I think I'm going to do with these, many of you will know, and I know I've hinted about it several times by saying honeymoon. I got married just under 2 weeks ago, and as part of the wedding we had like a pick and mix stand that we made, and for those we bought a load of these jars from IKEA. So what I thought was, now that we've washed these out and they're all clean and ready, I thought I would put my Advent minis in here. They might get detached from their tags, but I think that's okay for me. Like, I would like to keep the tags and the tags with the balls in the sense that I want to be able to like say each day what they are, but I'm quite happy with like scrappier projects not to necessarily know like what each one is. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't currently have plans to like immediately knit these up into like the sweet shop blanket or anything like that. I do have a scrappy blanket on the go, so I'm just going to see how the next couple of days pan out, and it might be that I start knitting them into those little triangles to go into that scrappy blanket, and if I do that then I will obviously show you as I knit them up. But for now I'm just going to collect them in the jar, which is also going to bring me so much joy, being able to see them all day. So I'm going to leave the 7 so far out for now until I've like written notes down, to then put them in the box below. But for now, let's open day number 8. Day number 8. Let's have a look. Whoop. That's 13, that's 8. It comes in these really adorable little packages that Anne's created. So I'm going to slip the bow off. Sorry if you don't like crinkling. So the tea for today is Happy Holiday. So sweet. These are from the English Tea Shop Organic range. Just so lovely. Right. Oh, that is gorgeous. Really like subtle speckles of neutrals, like warm tones. Let's have a look at what this is. So the dye behind this is Unikt Garn, and this is Frukt Nott. 85% merino, 15% nylon. There we go. Oh, she is really spoiling me on multiple levels, is Anne. This is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I can't wait to knit those. I now that I've said I don't think I'll like immediately knit them into a blanket, I think they might form triangles for my scrappy blanket. I don't want to put myself under huge pressure, and these triangles are tiny, so to make the blanket of the size I want, and I want like a complete rainbow, maybe not like a traditional primary colours rainbow, like what's what I'm trying to say, kind of like a tonal rainbow is what I'm trying to say. So maybe I'm putting myself under too much pressure to achieve that, but maybe I'll try and have it done by New Year. Now I've said it here, it won't happen, I bet. Anyway, I'm going to quickly make some notes on these different, to make sure I've got notes of the different yarn dyes for each day, and then I will probably put all these into a jar. So I'll keep filming and let's see where we get to. Absolutely no idea how this vlog is going to work out, because I've never vlogged before, and like the whole like timing of everything and like what's going to look good coming together, let's just see. It's going to be just as exciting for me as hopefully it is for you guys. But it's just trying to look at the clock, like about 20 to 2. So I have done some bits that I haven't vlogged. So I had a call with my parents to catch up with them, which was really, really nice. Post honeymoon, post wedding, and to kind of talk about logistics around Christmas. And then I've had a couple of chats with my husband to talk about some admin we've got going on, thank you cards, etc. And then what else have I done? Put more washes on, fun. And now we've just been discussing what we're going to do this afternoon and planning the details around our evening and when we're going to head off to this dinner. And I have started to take the last bits of my wedding nail varnish off. And now I'm just heading downstairs for a snack and catch up. Hey everybody, so fresh out the shower, bit of an unusual look for the podcast, I appreciate. This afternoon, we've kind of jumped forwards quite a bit, so it's something like 25 past 4. We had that snack, then we popped in to see my husband's grandma, who lives very close by, said hi, and yeah, just caught up a bit. And then from there, we actually went to go and get a Christmas tree, which is so exciting. But yeah, in terms of what I'm going to be doing now until 6, I have just washed my hair. I need to dry that, which takes forever. I need to sort out my nails and yeah, then basically get ready for this dinner this evening. Okay guys, so it turns out this vlogging malarkey is a little bit harder than I thought. No, I knew today was going to be a little bit tight, squeezing everything in. I tried doing my makeup whilst editing, and then I thought I could get this all wrapped up, uploaded, ready to go, but I couldn't. So instead of just pushing something out in a rush, I want to make this first one good. I want to make all of it good, but I want to make this first one good. So I'm going to wait and put this out as one video tomorrow. So here is a quick look at, if it will focus, there we go. Hair, makeup, earrings made by my very talented sister-in-law. And then the outfit, I've got on a kind of semi-knit little dress with long sleeves. The dress code is smart casual for this evening, which I think is really hard to do for a dinner. My other half's in chinos and a shirt. So I've got a pair of heels, but I've also got a pair of trainers just in case. And not that this is a beauty vlog, but I've got no foundation on, just a tiny bit of bronzer, and then I've just done eyeshadow, eyeliner, and mascara, and then I've got balm only on my lips. So there we go, that's me sorted. So I will pick this back up again in the morning. See you soon. Okay, so now it's kind of early afternoon on Saturday, and I've just opened my yarn advent calendar for today. Oh my gosh, more gorgeous yarn. I can't even. I think I am going to knit those up into scrappy triangles for my scrap blanket. So gorgeous, just feeling so spoiled, and just love knowing that Anne has knitted with the same yarn and enjoyed it so much. That's really special. So just opened that. I have come back upstairs and I've just been sorting clearing a couple more shelves in the kind of like other room we're using as a kind of study. So can't completely clear all of my husband's childhood nostalgic stuff out of there because we haven't quite got the boxes and the space to then put that away. So I'm kind of having to share shelf space. So aesthetically not that pleasing, but you know, look, it's it will definitely do for now. So I've been doing that. I've got a jumper that I need to frog this afternoon. Gulp. That's my contrast sweater by butikken. And then the other bits we're going to do this afternoon, so we are going to pop over to another family member's house where we're also storing some of our stuff currently and find our Christmas tree decorations, and then we will put the we've got a little mini Christmas tree for our bedroom that we're going to put up with some of our decorations to make it feel more like our home, and I will film that. And then I think a couple more thank yous. I will maybe do some knitting for the first time since I got off the plane. I did a lot on the plane, but we'll probably actually sit down and do some knitting this afternoon, which I'll hopefully also catch on camera. And then I will probably end this video there. We're going to be popping into kind of a local little town and doing some Christmas gift shopping, just maybe grab a coffee, and then we might go out for dinner, which all seems very extravagant, I'm sure, given we've just come back from honeymoon and we were at dinner last night, but my husband goes back to work on Monday, and we were kind of seeing this 2-week block as our honeymoon, so in the spirit of still being on honeymoon, we didn't want to be doing like a full-scale food shop and washing dishes and cooking and all that kind of stuff, so we're going to pop out for dinner, and then that will probably feature in the next video because I want to get this edited and uploaded before then. So I promise that the future videos won't be so heavy on the kind of describing my process for these vlogs, but I kind of think also kind of helpful for you to know what to expect going forwards. And yeah, just I guess a little bit more behind the scenes. So yeah. But I'm really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying it. It's very different to doing the podcast, but really, really loving sharing more of my life with all of you. So I will see you very soon. Hi guys, so it's just turned 2 o'clock on Saturday and we have just put up the tree. I still haven't sat down yet and had a moment to knit, and I'd love to say I will knit whilst I edit this, but reality is I think there's going to be so many little bits that probably can't. So appreciate that you're all normally here for the knitty content and there hasn't really been any yet, but there will be in the coming days. So I really hope you enjoyed this first Vlogmas episode, and please come back for more if you enjoyed them. It will continue to get more knitty as I get into the flow of filming these. I'm really excited to see them improve over the coming days. So yes, thank you for joining me today. I hope you're staying safe, I hope you're feeling festive, and I will be speaking to you very, very soon.